Okay, today we are doing section 6.4, part A, the double angle identity. They can be derived from the sum identities when you set two angles equal to each other. For example, you do alpha equals beta. So one of these double angle identities can come from the sum of cosine equals alpha plus beta. Remember that that's cosine of alpha, cosine of beta, minus sine of alpha, sine of beta. So if you take alpha and plug it in for the betas, because those are equal to each other, you get cosine alpha, minus sine alpha, where the betas are replaced with alphas. And then your cosine times cosine is cosine squared, and sine times sine is sine squared. And now you notice that that's the double angle formula for cosine, is cosine squared minus sine squared. The rest of these can be derived using the Pythagorean identities, or the sine and tangent can be also found from the sum identities. So if I'm using an example of this, if we're given a double angle identity, we want to find the function's values. So sine of alpha is equal to 7/25, and it's in quadrant 2. We're going to find the sine of 2 alpha, the double angle formula. So if you notice up here, we have sine of 2 alpha is equal to 2 times sine times cosine. So we already know the given is sine is equal to 7/25, so you can plug that in for sine of alpha. Cosine, remember the Pythagorean triple of 7/24/25. In quadrant 2, cosine is negative, and the adjacent side would be 24, and the hypotenuse is still 25. So you can build a little right triangle to find that, or you can know the Pythagorean triple. When you multiply all this together, the 2 times 7 times negative 24 is negative 336, and 25 times 25 is 625. Finding an exact value, notice that this 1 minus 2 sine squared is up here. That's the same thing as cosine of the double angle. So cosine of 2 alpha. In this case, the alpha is equal to 3 pi over 8. So when you plug in 2 times 3 pi over 8, that's the same thing as cosine of, when you reduce this, 3 pi over 4. Cosine of 3 pi over 4 is in the second quadrant, so cosine is negative. 3 pi over 4 has a reference angle of pi over 4, so that reduces down to square root of 2 over 2. And that's it.